This is Danny's pride and joy, Sanchez. A Polish Mexican, maybe. He loves it. It took an Aussie to bring you out in the backwoods of Florida.
We are backwoods Florida.
Potentially end up getting shot somewhere, but anyway, we think we're. Well, I reckon.
That way?
No, I reckon there was a swamp boat up there. Jeez, okay. I thought you said you were from Florida.
I am. I got to turn around here.
A guy from Missouri and a guy from Mildura lost in Florida.
Lost in Florida.
But I think he was turning around to follow us, wasn't he?
No, he's waiting there.
Okay.
So we're going to follow him.
Oh, that's gold.
Here we go.
Let's go and find the two best motocross riders in the world, shall we?
Let's go find them.
A couple of badass Aussies. You're driving on my side of the road just to make me feel better?
Yep, so you know exactly where I want you to feel at home.
Yeah.
The ruts are leaned over, carrying speed on the sides, when you're racing a straight, you know, I see all the ruts are straight up and down.
Oh, I see.
So Michael's boy's only been doing this for about 4 years, Danny. It's a big, yeah. He didn't start when he was 5 like these other kids. He basically just started when he was sort of 14.
Wow.
So we're just coming back from something I thought was pretty cool, Danny. And I sort of said to you, hey, you're going to come and hang with me while we just hang out with the two of the fastest motocross and supercross riders in the world. With Hunter and Jet Lawrence. What was that like for you?
I really didn't know what to expect when you said it, because I don't follow motocross that much, but I'm so ecstatic that I got to go with you and experience those two. What a talent they have. You know, Jet and Hunter, they're great, along with their dad does. It's fantastic meeting it. And now I will be a motocross fan and keep up with them and watch them. You know, they live real close to me at Dade City, and I'm from Ocala. So I'll probably travel down and watch them practice every once in a while, and definitely go like to the Daytona Supercross. So again, thank you very much for inviting me.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, their work ethic is incredible, right? It had to be 95 degrees
Yes.
or thereabouts.
Yeah, they were on. I think it was a 20-minute on, 20-minute off, but that 20 minutes felt like an hour when I was watching them, and it's like poetry in motion, how they move their bodies and get the bikes. It's like they're in tune in one. Their body and the bike are together. It's really amazing.
Watching how they both were different, like they're brothers, but they're very different. Hunter is very open and he's very, very chatty, very media savvy, and Jet is all business.
He was, and when after they took their break, I watched them, and you're right. Hunter was very open, talking to everything, and Jet just kind of, not that he was disrespectful, but he was kind of stayed to himself, and like he was focused on what's the next task at hand when I get back out there.
So tell me about this beautiful old Chevy. When did you get it?
Sanchez. Oh yeah, my family calls it Sanchez. 1996. It was on a showroom floor in Lexington, Missouri. Just finished the Knoxville Nationals. Finally made some money. The only truck only vehicle I've ever bought brand new in my life, and I kept it. And I saved it till my son turned 16, and I was going to give it to him. And he said, Dad, I really don't want that truck. So I kept it, brought it to Florida, and it's my everyday driver.
How many miles you got on it?
There's 59,000.
Okay, wow, it's not many.
Not many. No, it hasn't been driven very much. I didn't drive it much in Missouri.
It's even got the original chip in the crack in the windscreen.
Actually, and I'm kind of sentimental to it. It's a 96 windshield, so I'm not getting rid of it. It's on your side, not mine.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I get that. Why did you move to Florida?
My wife. She moved from Sarver, Pennsylvania when she graduated high school. You've heard the story and how we met. And she's a nurse practitioner and really has a really good job down here. And it wasn't a really hard decision knowing how pretty she is and how warm it is in Florida. So it was a no-brainer for me.
Hot and hot.
And hot. Love it.
Yep. So you enjoy the humidity down here and the heat?
Absolutely. The guys with Chris Martin Racing laugh at me all the time because I look at my phone. The second it goes from 70 to 69, I hoodie up. I'm cold. I'm a true Floridian now.
And you've got several friends down here and a good racer network. You've got obviously Daytona is not far from you as well. So you got Daytona Bike Week and
it's there's not a ton of sprint car racing down here like Speed Week. Volusia's really close, so it's nice, and they have the Top Gun series here in Giddo. But got a good friend of mine, Ernie Irvan, that lives close, and we have a little poker night every Wednesday to get all the local racers together, and there's 10 or 12 of us that play, so it's a pretty neat deal to have, and I try to go and help the Martins out every other week for sure, but through July and August, it's every week.
So am I allowed to ask about Garth Brooks?
Garth is
it's a hell of a story.
It's a cool story. You know, he's a great guy. You know, a good friend. We met. Come back in 1900 shit. I was at the Chili Bowl, and his road manager was named Emmett. Well, Emmett Hahn said, "Hey, there's a guy that's a really big fan of yours that would love to take a 2-seater ride. Would you give it to him?" So, absolutely, I'll give him a ride. I gave him a ride, gave him a good ride, and when it was over, he shook my hand. Had no idea who he was. Shook my hand. He said, "Hey, are you a music fan?" "Yeah, what kind of music?" I said, "Well, I'm a country rock guy. I mean, country rock, country guy with, rock and roll like AC/DC, Bob Seger, all that, Kiss.
Yeah, good man.
And then I like George Strait, George Jones, and obviously Garth Brooks." He said, "Oh, Garth Brooks, huh?" "Yes." He said, "How would you like to meet him?" "Yeah." I said, "Sure." Bullshit. And he said, "No." He said, he told me my name. I'm his road manager. Been friends with him forever. "How would you like to meet him tomorrow? Maybe we'll go to lunch." Boom, bang. Went and met him and rolled into his place. Went through the gate, and Emmett wasn't there yet. Went in there. Here comes Garth out with the bib overalls on, boots on, just as normal as can be. "Hey, Danny, how you doing?" Emmett had told him I was coming, and from that point on, what a great guy. Been to about 3 or 4 of his concerts. Treated me like gold. Debbie and I went to Las Vegas and saw him when he was at the Wynn. Got to go backstage underground where his little apartment is, and he's just a great guy, and he's down to earth. He's just one of us, and puts on one hell of a show.
I love the fact you can meet people like that in racing, and just racing. You've been good at racing, Danny, but racing's been very good to you too, right?
Racing has been everything to me, and I tell everybody that. The sport, I'm a fan at heart, love the sport. This sport has given me everything in my life, my family, and I'm indebted to it.
I mean, you've made a lot of friends all over the world. We called Sean Karen last night. We were trying to remember someone's name, and you've got friends you can call Australia, New Zealand, Canada, all over the world through racing. You've made friends.
It really has, and I'm just very blessed to be able to race all over the country. It's like I told you when I met my wife. She came up to me. I had no idea who she was. I knew her father, and she was in the autograph line. And she walked up to me, and I said, "More lips don't fail me now on this one." She walked up, and I said exactly that. I said, "Look, I'm a very lucky man. I've been able to race everywhere, United States, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and I have just met the most beautiful woman in my life, and that's how we met." So my Polish charm worked at that time.
Yeah, I guess so. She's a sweetheart, and she's got a bit of PA in her.
She's
like
full.
She calls a spade a shovel.
Oh, she does. I can take the PA girl out of PA, but I can't get the PA out of her.
No. But you're grandfathered in Pennsylvania, right? Because your grandfather.
I am grandfathered in. My dad is from Wilkesboro, Pennsylvania. So whenever I came there and raced, I made sure I always told the PA fans, "Hey, you can't boo me that bad because I'm still grandfathered in."
Yeah, clever move. So we are headed back to Ocala now from Brooksville, I think is where we.
Yep.
Where we.
Brooksville, and I think we'll stop by Don Garlich's Museum, give you a shot at the drag race world a little bit.
Ridiculous. Ed Iskandarian is still getting around. He's 104 years old, Danny. Look at that. So this is only 10 minutes from Danny Lasoski's house, so wow. So where are we?
Ernie Irvan's establishment place, palace. His code, everybody knows, 28 pound, well, in Ernie's place.
Lucky we don't know where that is. What was your favorite car he drove?
It was probably, I got to say, the Haviland Ford 28.
Yep.
I like the Kodak car, but I like the Haviland car the most. I think he had the most success on it, even though he did win the Daytona 500.
Yeah.
The Kodak car.
That was distinctive,
Yes.
bright yellow,
Yes.
just distinctive. And he went to his first Knoxville Nationals.
He went to his first Knoxville, went to the 360 Nationals and 410, and told me he'll be back. So
Excellent.
that's pretty cool that he's seen that part, and he'd love to get his son involved in sprint car racing. So that's another good deal.
Whoa.
This is a shop on the right.
Hey, before we get in there, how good was it for Cam Martin and for Richard and for Chris and everybody?
I'm so proud of the whole Martin family. Is Chris Martin Racing and Cam. Got in the A main, first time trying. Chris doing so well through the Cappy and coming up to the 360s. So proud of the team, and I think the sky's the limit for him.
Same.
There's his new house, horse barn.
This is where you play poker in the
shop. You got that hole right there is a whole poker room. He's got his son's super late model on this side. Hey, ask him why them windows right there aren't tinted.
Okay.
Because he forgot to put his car in park and drove it through there.
No.
He got out of the car with it in gear. Boom.
That wouldn't be smart.
No.
I'm not going to tell him that. You can.
I will. He knows. I tell everybody on.
Were you swerving, Irvin?
Swerving or.
Exactly right. Have you got a favorite, Ernie?
All of them.
All of them?
It's a Daytona one there.
Wow. Goodness me. You'll remember that one forever.
Yep. Well, they got bigger trophies now.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah, but you know what? I earned this one.
Yes, you did. Gosh.
You see now, a lot of this stuff went through our fire when
Oh,
our house burnt.
okay.
Now, some of them are been replaced. NASCAR and the team owners replaced all the trophies they could.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
That
that's
Atlanta one is
that's a
impressive.
different Daytona trophy than
Okay.
original, but I think it's close to the same thing.
Man, that Atlanta trophy is cool as heck. 1994.
Yeah.
Goodness me. This is pretty cool.
Yep.
Jeez. Not many guys have got an Olympic torch.
No.
That's badass too.
Yeah.
Of course it is, because it's Bristol.
Yep. And it's the same trophy now.
Is it really? Hasn't changed?
Same thing.
That's
Well,
so good.
Charlotte, the same trophy.
Wow, Watkins Glen. That meant you could turn left and right.
Oh yeah.
How did you get to meet Lasoski? Just bad luck?
You know, I mean, I don't even know how we met.
Okay.
It just so happened that he was a racer and I'm a racer, and so I mean, I don't know really where it happened, and then because we're apart all the time, so I can see him every once in a while.
Yeah.
And so then it just happened that I moved here and I didn't know he was here, and somebody said,
Yeah.
well, Danny Lasoski lives here. I went, no, ain't no way. And so then somehow we contacted each other.
Now you play poker together. So. guess the grind is over now for the kid brother, right? He makes the A main for the Nationals. He's like, I'm just gonna go camping now.
Yeah.
You're out here grinding in the Kansas summer heat.
He's enjoying a little rest time.
A rest time.
Yeah.
All right. He's going back to school, isn't he?
Yeah. He starts here in a few weeks, so he was saying that he's wanting to get out of town and see Dad's project out west, and so Dad packed up Wednesday and he went with him.
All right. We'll let him off the hook just this once, all right?
We can do that.
So what do you get from this grouchy old guy over there? Like, what is he? He doesn't tell you.
You're outside front row too.
Well, first of all,
He doesn't tell you what you want to hear.
We're not fucking candy coating anything.
first of all, he's seasoned.
Yeah. So you got yeah. That's right. Not old.
He's not
Seasoned.
old, seasoned. And he sometimes brings attention to things that I've missed or that I'm doing.
Yep.
And tries to bring me aware and tells me how I can be a little better in those situations, and hopefully I remember everything and apply it.
I mean, he's part of your team to make a difference. Like, he's not here because he wants to see another sprint car race, right?
No, no. He came up to my dad and I and asked us if we wanted to co-work with him, and at that point in time, I didn't really have a set in stone crew chief, and I said, well, he's got to know a few things, and he just knows just a few things.
Yeah, he does. But he's so passionate about it, Chris. Like, I mean, he still lives and breathes this sport. He's not just watching, is he?
No. He's definitely all about it. Yeah. Sometimes it's like, man, how do I get more
Yes.
into it like him? But it's just what he sleeps, eats, and breathes. So it's I respect that madly, and it definitely brings the whole drive and the whole team up with it. You know, it brings more drive out of me and my dad and our crew guys and my brother and his crew chiefs. So it's very, very good.
It's a rising tide, right? He wants everything to be better, and he doesn't know what the track conditions are like to roll on, but he can see them. You just had to tell him, hey, it's a bit more wet than you realize, but he still had his point and he was going to make it.
Well, it's funny, he has a daughter that's a LASIK eye surgery, and he never forgets to remind me that he's still 2020. So if I don't see something, and I always say, Danny, you're in your mid 60s, you're not supposed to see this well no more, but he does. So.
Man, you got the dude on the team. That's all that matters.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It takes everyone part of the team, and very thankful to have them part of our team. So.
What's I doing?
You're scraping mud?
I do it all. It doesn't matter. I can chew ass and scrape mud. I can do it all.
Well, I saw you do that before. How do you put an old head on young shoulders, Danny?
It's a process, and I really, it's a process. I really enjoy it because these young guys, they don't know what they don't know, and I'm trying to straighten the learning curve out for them, and it's a lot of fun, frustrating at times, but when they get it, it's a satisfaction is off the chart.
He's very respectful.
Oh,
Like, he's not a smart ass, you know?
no, and he appreciates. Sometimes I'm pretty direct when I tell him something because I don't like candy coat anything. I like what you see is what you get. I'm the same asshole in front of you as I am around the corner.
Have you been to this place before?
A couple times.
It's kind of, I like it.
It's a really good racetrack. It's always been, and really enjoy it. And this is the second time Chris and I have been here, and he's getting better and better every time we get here.
You still love this stuff, don't you?
It's nothing like winning. I don't like racing. I just like winning.
When you talk about this sport, dude, you still talk so passionately. It's like it still burns in you.
Every single day. Every single day I get up, I think about how we can make our race car go faster, what I can do to coach my guys to be a little sharper on everything they do and then straighten out the learning curve as much as possible. I love this sport.
Did you go through any time there when you stepped away from driving where you went, oh, well, I'm done now?
Yeah, I tried that. It didn't work well. I tried it.
Didn't work for Debbie either, did it?
Yeah, she didn't. I wasn't too pleasant when I was around home, and she says, "You got to try something." So that's when I thought of, hey, why don't I try consulting? Why don't I just try helping young guys, teach them what they don't know or what they haven't a clue or what they thought. And so I started it a year ago, and I'm glad I did because I'm really enjoying it. And ever since I got with Richard Martin and helping Chris, and it's just been gratifying. And if I can get them to win, that's what I want to do is see their faces if they can win a race.
Because it's not just mechanical; it's a head case. It's psychological too, right? And you and I hung out with Darren Lawrence, Dazzy as they call him. Boy, he's like a motivational speaker. Both his boys are the two best motocross riders in the world, but you can tell his brain was working, right?
100%. And actually, if you can sit and listen to him talk more, you can learn a lot just by listening. And the way he coaches his boys is top notch. And that's what I try to do with the guys that I help. I really like them to understand my point of view from being a driver, working on these cars and everything, is what we can do on these race cars, and not go out and make circles. You got to move around. You got to make these cars. You have a steering wheel, a brake pedal, a throttle pedal, and a wing valve. Use them all.
So how about Maverick, Charlotte, and Goose? That was so much fun, Danny. Boy, she's trouble. Can you make a mouth like the dinosaur?
Can we do this?
Yeah, you can do that. Rah!
A dinosaur.
You're a dinosaur. Oh my gosh, you're a scary dinosaur. Rah! Like rah, like ya? Oh ya, rah rah. That's so cute.
I'm very proud of Maverick. I got a feeling that Charlotte's going to make her debut before long, and Goose is going to be the mascot. So
Pink number 2. She's already got a color and a number.
And she wants a purple helmet. That's what she told me.
Your mate Ernie Irvan is a remarkable guy, mate. Like when you look at his pictures in his house, you forget he was one of the 50 best.
Oh yeah, he was, and he's a great guy. He's a really good friend. It's just ironic that we both ended up in Ocala, Florida, hang out all the time. It's never dull with Ernie. That's all I can say. Never dull.
So he's on the outside front row. Have you? What's your advice at this point?
There's a throttle pedal, and if you push that throttle pedal down, the butterflies go straight up, and then butterflies are straight up, then pipes make way more noise.
You got that? You got that, Maverick? Goose has just told you, or Viper has just said to get it done. Do you miss this part of it, the driving part of it?
Yeah, I'm all about it. I would love to get back in there. I'm never gonna get in it again. I'm not retired. I'm just seasoned, but I'm not gonna get back in. I enjoy
seasoned like chicken.
I really enjoy helping Chris and teaching him, and as soon as we can start winning, I told him you got to win the first one to win the rest of them. So we got to win the first one first.
I kind of thought you might have been driving with a Casey's wing or something for a few weeks.
It was definitely a thought for just a little bit. I really appreciate my nephew Brian. He told me I was only one of 2 he didn't consider putting in his car, and it'd be an honor.
TFL, mate. Don't freaking lift. DFL. Danny fucking Lasoski.
Dude, this is so cool. I love coming here. It's 3 hours from home, and it's my first 410 win, so I'm ecstatic.
Man, you know, now I don't want to take anything away from this moment, but 1 week ago, your family had the best career moment in sprint car racing for you and your brother. Your little brother just put it in the Knoxville Nationals for the first time. I saw you take the lead, and I thought, this boy ain't going to let little brother show him up. You were on a rail, son.
Yeah, he's got one up on me, and I got one up on him, but man, the last 2 weeks just went so smooth and good, and we had a ton of speed, and it all goes back to, you know, the crew guys helping and busting our butts and making life a lot easier on us. You know, we still wake up at 7 o'clock and get to work by 8 on these race cars, but man, without, you know, Danny and Graham, and I got my buddy Trey up here, and Skylar on Cam's car, it's just a whole team effort, and man, I'm appreciative.
A past Nationals champion, spinning the wrenches. The Danny the Dude Lasoski had you dialed in tonight, buddy.
Yeah, no, he most definitely did. You know, he said it might not be the greatest early, but it'll be there at the end, and man, I think we're on it the entire race.
I was dying to know what you were thinking when you were reeling in the 88 car. Just about the time you reeled him in and set him up for the pass, he peeled off. Tell me what you thought.
Well, really, I thought, oh crap, this is happening, but I just got off to a little bit of a slow start, stumbled a little bit, and I was able to reel him in a little bit every lap, and I'm like, man, if we're hanging with this dude, we're rolling pretty good, so yeah, I'm ecstatic.
Such a shame. You just told me little brother, dad, and the family are up in Montana right now, and I know that you so wish that they were here right now, but I'm sure they're watching. Can you imagine what's going on up there right now?
Yeah, I think they're celebrating. I'm happy to keep my dad's Knoxville National high to keep going.
A lot of people to thank to make this a very memorable night.
Yeah, I got to start off with IntelliSense, Higher View, Heartland Steel, CD Elevator Construction, Max Chassis, SBS, FK Shocks, this HP engine was running great all night. Winners for ends, AL driving.
I'm really proud of you, little buddy. I'm glad I could be a part of this night, buddy.
It was awesome seeing this guy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, he is out of Ankeny, Iowa. One more time,
DFL, baby. DFL.
Grab the check behind you. Grab the
Let's hold it.
How was that, mate?
Very proud of him.
Did a good
He
job.
Did a great job. He never quit attacking, ran out of tear-offs, and can't ask more. Look out, he keeps improving, so we don't tell him what will happen.
Danny, get over here.
Okay, so this is a lot of Danny's stuff that was saved from the flood at the race shop. There's a lot of dusty, amazing trophies here, and a lot of cool race suits as well. Not all of them, of course, are Danny's, but wow, certainly some iconic suits that I wouldn't have thought were still getting around. But he kept a lot of this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Which is great. A lot of people don't. Look at the size of those trophies.
These are the towels from the Knoxville National win.
Yeah, I was just thinking this. Isn't it funny how towels shouldn't mean something, but they kind of do? Like, look at the Amico towel and the Pennzoil Outlaws towel and the Ford Dealers
Challenge
towel.
down below there.
See, he looks like he should wear a belt like that. He actually looks like a wrestler, because of course he was. Have you got a favorite race suit out of all these?
Pretty hard to beat the 98 National suit. I like the IROC win too.
Yeah, absolutely. The muddy suit's pretty awesome as well. So is it? Look at that is pretty sick. Got a Sassy Hassy helmet down there. The Magician. down there as well. So all this was in danger of being flooded.
Yeah, the Lasoski stuff anyway, yeah.
It's a little dusty down here, mate. What have you been doing?
I haven't been keeping up on them, I guess.
Oh, there's a lot of trophies here. There you go, hey, fans of the year. That's pretty cool. Bit of Darren Pittman stuff here as well, for sure. Goodness me. I'm glad that they keep this sort of stuff because not everybody does, right?
Right. Yeah.
The JD Byrider stuff. Yeah, that is super cool. I got to say, the ethanol, the 5-wing, the jackpot junction stuff is kind of my go-to as well, particularly as I'm such a big fan of what Guy Forbrook does. Look at that. From Applebee's, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Look at that guy.
About the same height.
Yeah, you said that, not me. That's a great photo. Wow. Yeah, for me, that was one of the iconic wings for sure. And then, of course, this one. Wow, almost didn't see the 47. With Casey's on board. The Sonners. What an amazing family. Yeah, you've got some incredible stuff. Oh, there you go.
Those are Doug Clark's flags from 2001. He sent those to us for Christmas. Oh, Doug Clark.
You've got it bad, you know. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that, but you've got it bad, Bob.
Got issues.
Yeah, but they're pretty good issues. That's so cool that he won the IROC thing. He's still got a couple of things from that IROC stuff. Track championship. Oh, yeah. Wow, you got an Aeroflow performance helmet up there, mate.
Sammy Walsh.
Very cool. That is cool. You got a Sammy one. I love the fact that that whole dude thing just came from his grandpa. This is my little dude. So cool.
You'll like this too.
Oh, wow. Oh, and it's because it's signed by Carl. Yes, it is. That is very cool. Well, I'm glad there are super fans like you out here, mate, that do collect this stuff and keep this stuff because
It's history.
oh, and it's such an important part of history. So, which is your favourite suit that you were looking at before?
Probably the Beef Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's cool. That one or
For what it represents,
yeah.
as much as anything.
Yeah. I really like that motorcycle stuff one as well.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing actually.
Yeah. Him and Fort Worth one.
Look at the old orange Mark Kinzer one as well. Yeah, wow. Look at the size of that. Which one's that?
I think that one actually came from Australia. I'd have to look, but I thought there was something he won over there that they sent.
More than likely the classic. I know that Sean Caron gave him a replica of winning the classic trophy.
Yeah. Here, you'll like this one. 1979 rookie race. Remember when he talked about winning a bunch of those?
Yep.
Rookie race? Yeah.
Saline County.
Yeah.
That's a pretty sexy helmet, I have to say.
Yeah. 2003 Knoxville Nationals.
I knew you would know. I'm glad you got this stuff. I'm glad that you were able to go down when he called you and said, help, my shop's about to flood. Can you make sure you get down there? And isn't it cool too how the ones that are worn out and stone chipped and still got race tape on them and things like that are just as cool as the shiny ones, you know?
Yep.
So cool. Thanks for letting me see all this, mate. I love it. Don't see many crumpled wing sections, mate. You might be a little bit OCD when it comes to, right?
Yeah, I've